Hi everybody, Corvallis Acupuncture and Functional Medicine here. Today talking about training principles. The sedentary lifestyle where we spend most of our day sitting or being on a couch, driving in cars, it's really killing us. And humans are meant to move all the time. But many of us still have requirements to sit, to be professional, to be there at work. Many of us are tired and we need to rest, and that's an okay thing. So what I'm most interested in is getting everybody training, physically training, and doing something that's age appropriate, that's fun, that they love, and that creates movement principles that empower their wellness rather than tearing them apart. So a lot of different movement practices that are done today are actually a danger to us. So for example, overtraining can exhaust us. It can exhaust our adrenals and it can cause injury and it can actually add to inflammation. And inflammation is at the root of most disease. So what we want to do is train, but train the right amount. And with that, we have to be aligned. So when you're training, it can be simpler to go and learn it yourself off of a video, but to really go the distance of training with somebody very experienced who can not only show you with their body how to do it correctly with the right posture and breath and intent, but also can adjust your posture and give you that bodyful sense of how to move. So the goal here is wellness. In the old days, there was a training that was appropriate if you were going to be a soldier or a gladiator or a competitor for your city-state in the Olympic Games. But that didn't necessarily lead to longevity and wellness. It just led to like the highest performance in a short term, in a short career for that athlete. So we want to really integrate that grown-up people who are above the age of, say, 23, 24 years old, it's really unlikely that they're going to be the top athlete in a given field. What's more important is to get longevity and wellness and health out of your training and to bring that mentality to it. And if you do that, you stay injury-free and you can stay more consistent with your training, which really adds up to the benefit over time. And so I had the privilege to study with Guru Dan Inosanto, he's about 83, and he's probably the foremost senior martial artist in America right now. And he said that the three most important things is that your training routine has a mix of cardio conditioning, strength, and technique. And that if you just focus on one or two of these aspects, you're doing yourself a disservice. So in order to grow, one's individual training regimen should really have the cardio, the strength, and the technique training. And to that extent, I really support people to mix their workouts and mix the amount of high impact with low and no impact training. And so high impact training is very good for you, done in the right amount. It builds bone density, ligaments, and tendons. But high impact training can destroy you over time. And so we think of high impact exercises like lifting weights, but even running on concrete is high impact. It's literally how do your joints and your spine feel after you complete the workout. You'll know if it's high impact or not. And so medium impact is maybe you're doing yoga and Tai Chi and things like that. You're still dealing with gravity, but you're not, hitting and smacking. And the no impact is mostly stuff that's in the water. And I really recommend water training. Training in the water is perfect for people who have trouble walking, who are recovering, who are gaining their health back. But it's also wonderful if you're even in great shape to just swim and do exercises in the water with the resistance of the water. It's very healthy and it's very natural for the human mind. So I recommend you work out in the morning before you eat. I found over years that this is the most likely to get the workout in. If you get your day started and do everything else, maybe it's tough to really transition and get switched over into the next thing. And then after you finish your workout, sometimes it's tough to start up work again. So for regular working people, I recommend, you go to sleep early, wake up early, get a little tea or whatever you like, coffee in the morning, meditate a little bit, and then work out, and then as soon as it's over, you can eat. And I would say this really stokes up your digestion, and it really gets you activated for the day. I really don't recommend working out at night because you're kind of dropping in to the sleep cycle. But if you work out, it spikes you back up again, and then it can be hard to decompress and get to sleep. What I recommend in the afternoon and evening is walk around, play with your children, dance, laugh and stroll. This is the kind of thing that's good in the evening. It's a little bit of movement, but it's nothing like really stimulating. Another thing about working out, make it easy. Make it easy to get to. 7 minutes or less driving. If you can do it out of your home, that's really great. I have a man cave, I have a garage that's exclusively dedicated to working out and to my daughter's art projects too. But really having that space and having just your chin-up bar in your house, your weights in your house, and that way it's no great effort to get to the working out place. It's just very easy, and that'll make it easier to show up. Remember, Rome was not built in a day, so we all want to be this kind of superhero, paleo, workout monster. Those people built it steadily over time, and if you try too fast, you'll injure yourself and you'll set back your progress. So go slow and set measured goals, and over time you'll see the benefit, all right? And so I guess I'll share just my personal routine is basically on Monday morning, I get in like a short, 10 to 15 minute workout with weights and pulleys. And then I do a martial arts progression. And then on Tuesday, I swim 1 kilometer, and then I get like a sauna, and then I teach a Tai Chi class. And on Wednesday, I do a martial arts progression that has ground technique, so you're using jiu-jitsu for about 10 to 15 minutes, mixed in with the boxing and the other martial art. And then on Thursday, I swim and teach the Tai Chi again. And then on Friday, I do the martial arts with the weight routine. And then on Saturday, I usually do the martial art with just more like a technique routine with the weapons. And then on Sunday, it's kind of a resting day, and I just chill, maybe go dancing, something like that. And then in the evening, we walk around, we play, maybe take a little hike. And so the best thing we can do is return to an agricultural lifestyle, or even return to a herding lifestyle where we're actually following the animals, milking them, taking care of them, even butchering them, slaughtering them, or working in the land, growing crops, harvesting things in your zone 3 and 4 of your permaculture, where you have to go out and find them. That's ideal for the health. But until that time, and while you're building your financial freedom and while you're building your health, I recommend just work out every day. And so you can also see some videos here about what are the different workout routines. But it's really about finding what's personal, something that's age appropriate, and something that's appealing. I'm a very martial-minded person, even though I walk the path of peace. So for me, having some fighting arts to train, it's just very appealing. For other people, it's really about yoga. For other people, it's really about dance. So it's not so much this is the right thing, this is the wrong thing. It's about finding something that you love. It's about mixing your training so that you get in the no impact, the low impact, and the high impact every week. It's about moving enough every day. And I would say, if you can, it's about learning to move like an animal. So like standing up to squatting down, to being on the ground, to standing up again, to turning. These are motions that we don't have in our daily life. We go straight to work, we look in straight lines. What we want to do is move like the animals move, as a human is meant to move. And to that end, I'll offer some more videos down here. But beyond that, just train. Good luck with that. And if you want guns like this, then you gotta work it out. All right, thank you very much.